Technology has changed hugely from how we pay things, travel, or even watch entertainment. But not as much as how we socialised. Or has it? Today we will look at how technology has changed how we socialise over the decades. On Now as Then we ask the question, has technology changed how we socialise?
Was telephones wired into the house, and I had a VIC-20, which was a computer with a keyboard which you had to plug into a television, and it had a cassette tape to load games, which took about 60 minutes to 30 minutes depending on the game, and that was pretty much it. Either phone them at their house and speak to them or pass a message on, or speak to them at school, and that was all you could do. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean, Android smartphones, iPhones, laptops. There's quite a lot. Smart tellies, they're very cool. Amazon Fire Sticks are brilliant. I love streaming music in my car. It's much better than CDs and cassette tapes.
This is how long and fiddly it took to connect to the password stage.
The computer's asking me if I want to log on, and it's now telling me to phone up the main Presto computer, which I will now do. I'm now waiting for the computer to answer me. It asks with a tone, and then I just flick a switch on the modem and replace the receiver.
Phones were a status symbol back in the old days.
Status symbol.
Rob's first computer, the VIC-20.
A phone, a laptop, and games consoles, as well as a PC. I would arrange that via either messaging them, via Facebook Messenger, texts, calling, those sorts of things. I'm going to say that was when computers first being used on more of a mass market, as well as phones. I'd be fine with it. Basically, I find technology, it brainwashes people at times.
These are three gamers. One is in England, the other two are in America.
I'm Jack White from the White Stripes.
Oh, you are actually. Wade's just Wade. How boring.
No, Wade is Bradley Cooper from The Hangover.
I'm a retired mime.
The ease of getting friends in the 21st century.
To access this feature, go to your profile by clicking on this button in the bottom right corner. Then tap this button in the top left corner to go to the Discover page. Here, you'll see a long list of people that Instagram suggests for you to follow.
Security updates. No more hacking now.
Work when your eyes are closed. It just basically waits until it sees what it saw during that setup process, and then it's good to go. So no.
Well, I've worked in various areas in the business. I've worked both at the end user end, running large computer centres for people such as what was at that point British Leyland, and Massey Ferguson, the big tractor company. Then I moved into the supply side, and I worked for various companies allied to IBM in the computer business in both sales and marketing. And then latterly I moved into telecommunications and ended my sort of career as the Vice President at Cisco Systems. The answer to your question is yes, it has changed. I believe the rapid increase has been since 2000 to now, where an awful lot of people don't actually speak to one another face to face. They communicate via apps on mobile phones, and that's a little bit sad in a way. I think it has advantages, but I think it has some disadvantages, that personal skills and looking into somebody's eyes and understanding, what they really mean behind what they say, some of those skills have disappeared. I mean, it was the silicon chip. It was the actual miniaturization of what what we'd done for years in computing and was now available on a much smaller platform. And if you think, do you know, I worked in computing, and in the late 70s, early 80s, the computers I worked on would have been less powerful than your mobile phone today, but would have filled up this whole house. So the development of the microchip and the silicon chip really was the thing that enabled the development of the personal computer and the mobile phone and all the other things that we talked about before. I think things have slowed. I think they've changed, and the progression is in different areas. I don't know all of those, but massive progression in medical science, biophysics, not areas I understand. So I don't think innovation stopped. I think the ones that really radicalised the way we live day to day most probably have changed.
So, those were the facts. You can make up your mind with what we have provided you with. But this is only a part of the story. If you want to do your own research, a good place to search is technology killing the human touch, and Bill Gates talks about it a lot, about technology and the effects. But I hope I made you at least think about it. So, bye from me.